And then, what's the guy's name? IMP Magic. If you want to just PM me stuff like you see crazy, then you can as well.
He's not in the Sky conversation anymore.
Oh, he's not?
No, he just left.
Oh. Alright, oh well. But I think he's watching the stream so he can hear. Alright, so everybody that's watching this, our goal is to, we're going to be doing this like with every map hacker that we encounter. So we can provide easy replay proof of these guys map hacking, and we'll just let you guys decide if you think he map hacks or not. We're also making a website just for these map hackers. It's going to be map hacker database linked to our site, and pretty soon you're going to be able to just vote if you think this guy hacks or not, and give enough detail of replays if you want. Hopefully we're going to make YouTube videos for every map hacker that we encounter that's like master or above, and picture proof or whatever proof we can provide. But the first person is gonna be LGlightpwner. He was an LG. How do I lose order reach? This guy was an LG and got kicked off of for map hacking, and he to this day still denies that he's map hacking. So we're here to prove otherwise. All right, started it. And someone else is with me, and your name is what?
William. Oh, I'm the guy who just started the Team Liquid thread, so if you have any videos or replays of like people you suspect grandmasters that are hacking, you can just send me them through Team Liquid and I'm gonna watch them.
Yep. Alright, so first off, it says it's not due to his hacking or whatever, but why does he send his overlord to his natural? It just doesn't make sense. You can just tell the skill of the player. Normally
yeah, exactly.
Normally you want to send it, next to his natural or his main to scout if he goes, or when he takes his expo. So we're just going to keep on fast forwarding it. I already went over this replay, so I'll just show you some key times. Alright, so by the way, this is the only replay out of all the 10 replays that he's given me that he actually drone scouts. So just keep that in mind right now. So he's going to be drone scouting, and why does he drone scout? Because he scouts a proxy. And then here's some really big crazy part. Okay, so as you can see, he says WTF, right? But he has no clue, or he hasn't scouted anything. But if we go to everybody's vision, we can see that there's a barracks building right here. So he thought he saw it when he went to the edge of the map because of his map hacks, but he never actually scouted that. See?
Oh wow, that's pretty huge right there. Yeah, that's a big mistake on his part.
Yeah. There's 5 parts in this replay. This is like I think one of the biggest, and actually streamed me going over the replay with him, and his excuse was he was supposed to scout the low ground first, and he's saying WTF, why didn't my drone go there? How crazy is that? This guy's just so full of it. Alright, so if that's not enough, we have like 2 more replays after this, and this replay alone. So he finally scouts the barracks.
And I must say that's quite a weird scouting pattern. I mean,
yeah.
You could have looked at his third first before going this way.
Yeah. It's just crazy logic. Like I kept on asking him, that's just not right, you know. And then he's like, I just wanted to make sure I scouted that part because everybody's putting their barracks there now. And again, like I said, this is the only replay that he scouts on. Alright, here's another semi-important part. Okay, so the question is, why is he sending his links to his opponent's base? And first off, he has no vision whatsoever of what his opponent's going into. Why would he send his links up to his opponent's base instead of dealing with one bunker with one Reaper inside? It only has one Reaper. So he has a queen. He should have another queen out soon. His 10 lings that he has out on the map can easily kill that bunker. Do you agree?
Yeah, I totally agree.
So why doesn't he do that? Is because, again, he has map hacks, and he notices that his opponent isn't walled off yet. So
yeah.
if he's playing a not to bash Crusher or whatever, but if he's playing a good opponent, he's going to have already his factory or a command center to block off his ramp, because he knows lings are on the way, and he's going to have to move a Reaper either next to the tower to check for lings passing by, and to try to move the Reaper back to defend his main. But since LGlightpwner doesn't see that, he's trying to go in his main and do as much damage and forget about the bunker and stack his natural, which is absolutely absurd. So let's just watch that. So he goes straight into his main. If you also notice, he clicks into his main. A normal person would click right up to the ramp, make sure that the ramp is open before going into his main. But he just directly clicks into his main, which makes no sense.
Then a bunch of SCV kills, obviously.
Yeah. He's down, the opponent, or the Terran player is down 4 SCVs to his 18. So that's just crazy, and you'll just see how crazy hard counter he counters his opponent soon. Alright, so the map hacker also has the production tab open all the time, so they are able to see what the opponent's doing, like you're able to see in this replay what everybody's doing right now. So when he map hacks, he has this production thing open all the time.
Yeah, so it makes that you can always see the work accounts of the other guy and the right timings to it, like with the army value.
Yeah. Also notice that Lair's starport's coming, and he's building a lair, and it's kind of not logical for because he's playing at the very top level now, because he was like low masters, and then ever since we thought he started map hacking, or started getting these replays, he jumped from like low master to almost top master, grandmaster, and no one will get this early a lair. They're gonna get a expo first, drone up, and get an evo chamber, expecting that banshees are on the way, not going straight into a lair like he's doing. It's just illogical. So let's see, he's getting roaches to deal with the reapers, obviously.
And something else I just noticed, it's 7 minutes in the game, and with his few overlords, he doesn't even try to get scouting information like in the corners or anything.
Yeah, and if you watch the VOD where I go over the replay with him, he said that his game right now is so high level. He actually says it, that he doesn't need map control to determine what his opponent's doing. When you get to the highest level, you don't need that. And he hasn't drone scouted. He hasn't overlord scouted. He hasn't ling scouted. This is crazy, but the replay gets crazier. Alright, so I'm gonna try to do this kind of quickly. Alright, so he's going to his he's sending all of his roaches to his opponent's main, right? Which is a good idea. But you're gonna notice that he pulls his roaches back for some odd reason, and we'll see the opponent's vision after this. So first off, he kills that. Now he was originally going to his main, now he pulls them back, and we wonder why he's pulling them back, and let's just look at the vision of his
Let me guess, few tanks.
Yeah, so we see the Reapers about to go to his natural, and we see his roaches going back to his main. That's just crazy.
That's some nice spider sense, yes, right there.
Alright, so also, look at him. He still has no vision, right? But he moves his spine crawler. Did you see that?
Yeah.
He moves his spine crawler to his main. So let's just continue watching. He moves his roaches all the way up to his main, which he already has 2 queens with spine crawler. Why not leave his roaches at his natural? Alright, he's also going Spire. Okay, so
yeah,
now
he just started the Spire because the other guys, I think he's going Banshee right now, right?
Yeah, so we see that he's going Banshee. We see that he's getting Cloak. He prematurely morphs the Overseer already. And let me just tell you, if you're good, you're going to morph your Overseer at your opponent's base to make sure he's going Banshee. You're not going to morph it inside of your base. Second off, you'll notice that he morphs his Overseer in his base. He doesn't even drop a Changeling to go scout. He doesn't even scout with that Overseer. He just leaves it with his army. And like from his own words, he's saying that he's just metagaming his opponent, or he already knows that the Banshees are coming, which I did have to agree. Like, if I was in his position, I would expect Banshees as well. But we'll see how he deals with them. Alright, so first off, did you see that?
Yeah.
He moved both of his queens to his natural. Why not inject your hatchery at least? But he saw on the minimap Banshee coming to his natural. So he moved both queens with an Overseer already, prematurely, to his natural to defend anything. Alright, so that's, if that's not enough proof, it gets crazier. This guy's just overall bad. He has no drones, he has no crew spread.
He has no map vision, like not even links on the watchtowers.
Yeah, he has no overlord spread, and that's just crazy. Alright, so here's another thing. He starts morphing an Overseer here. I'm not sure, but let's just look at our opponent's vision, or our Banshees. Alright, so we see the Banshees going over to his main. So he's morphing an Overseer at his main. But he still has his queens at his natural. Now, if he was playing legit, obviously he's going to keep all of his queens there, right? You know, to inject both hatcheries to spread creep. And have one queen in the middle to help the base that's getting attacked with Banshees. But let's just see how he reacts. Alright, so we're going to push play. We're at his camera view. And what do you know? He selects all three queens. And without seeing the Banshees, right? He moves all three queens to his main.
That's the second time he does that.
Yeah, the second time he does this. And he says he doesn't map hack. He's metagaming his opponent. He said, okay, his exact words, and like I said, you can, if you don't believe me, you can watch the VOD. He said that, I know my opponent's going to go to my main because he first scouted that I have no drones at my natural. But that just doesn't obviously make sense because he just attacked his natural, so he's going to either split up his Banshees, one to his main, one to his natural, hoping that the Overseer's not there. Or dual attack, probably his natural, because it's less likely that he's going to have two queens there. But he goes to his main, he has a premature Overseer making, and he moves all three queens without seeing anything. And look, the Banshees are right there. So he has all his queens selected, his Overseer selected, which is just absurd. You should be having your hatchery selected building drones, or something like that, or units. But he has his queens for no reason, and then he moves them exactly where the Banshees are coming. Alright, so we're going to push play. So the Banshees didn't work, his meters are up. Pre-Overseer. Alright, so he moves his units in like a dummy. I don't know why. Basically, actually I guess I did pretty good. Probably because he didn't see an Overseer or missile turret. And the craziest part, I would have to admit, is coming up. Okay, I think it's right. I think it's 1440 if I remember correct. Okay, right here. Okay, so his meters are at his natural. Both Overseers and Queens are at his natural, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see our opponent's vision. He has one Banshee going to his main. All right, so obviously LGlightpwner still has no map vision of the map at all, and it's 13 minutes in the game. He hasn't moved a single wing except for the roaches going directly into his main, and then the roach meter timing push, which is so crazy that I don't understand why he did that first off. But alright, so a Banshee's going to his main. Let's see how LGlightpwner reacts, right? So it's getting closer to his main.
Then backs up the
yeah. So he's
backs up the mutas and the Overseer.
Yeah. So okay, look at that. So as you can see on my screen, that he clicked right here, right? He selected all his mutas, his Overseer, exactly at the spot. So what can we assume that's at that spot? If he's a map hacker, it's a Banshee, and look, there's a Banshee right there. That's just crazy. And he says he doesn't map hack, by the way. Alright. Okay, so then he moves into his main. The Banshee's going right to his main. And he hard counters it perfectly. Alright, another side thing is, at this point, like I said, he has no vision of his natural, so if I was playing, I'd assume that he's taking his natural and not build drones, because he has no saturation at any of his bases, and he's taking a third. So you want to saturate that third up to make it viable, and that's the only reason why you take a third is so you can start saturation at your third. But he's building units, and the reason why he's building units is because his opponent's pushing out with like an all-in one base. And like I said, he doesn't even have the watchtowers, and he's calling this knowing his opponents. So he kills it and then he wins. Crazy.
Yeah, pretty obvious one.
Alright, so what can you say about that game so far?
Well, that guy, I mean, either he has a crazy spider sense or he's not backing, and I'm definitely opting for the second one, because there's no way like he gets lucky all this time with no scouting information at all, especially at the higher level of play.
Yeah. Okay, so you thought that was lucky, right? And we're calling that, because it's just one replay, maybe he just got extremely lucky with all 5 times. But he gave me 10 replays, and then let's just see, and these are the 10 replays that he picked to give me. So let's just see that the other replays, or at least 2 more. So we're going to load up the second one, and I haven't gone over this replay very much, but let's just see. Okay, so again, the previous replay is the only replay of him scouting. So that's the only time that he ever drone scouts, and he ends up scouting the proxy racks. Okay, so again, I don't understand why does he send his overlord to his natural?
Yeah, now he's going through middle, or at least going to.
Yeah. Alright, so notice that he's going 15 hatch, and I'm just going to pause it right now. Before his account gets banned, or after he watches this, I'm pretty sure he's going to stop playing on LGlightpwner. But look at his match history. When his opponent 7 pulls or 10 pulls, he's going to go a 10 pull or 13 pull every single time. No joke. If his opponent goes 15 pull, he's going to go 15 hatch. If his opponent goes 15 hatch, he's also going to go 15 hatch. He always gets the right counter from the very beginning, and none of these games he scouts. So that's, again, you just have to go to his match history if you don't believe me. Alright. We're just going to keep on fast forwarding. So right off the bat, you see something weird is he's going to build drones. You need to build at least some lings to scout what your opponent's doing and to defend against 14-14, right?
Yeah, but, and just keeping the watchtowers if possible.
Yeah, and scouting your opponent and whatnot. But I'm going to pause it right here. He decides to not scout his opponent's natural. He's just assuming that he's going to go 15 hatch or not cheese or go 14-14, 10 pull, 9 pull, 7 pull. He's just assuming that he's not doing that stuff, so he's just gonna chill his overlord here and over here. He's just assuming those things for some crazy spider sense or something like that. I don't know. And he's not opting to build a single ling to scout because he's too good. That's basically what he's saying. Alright, and here's the crazy thing. Okay, so our or his opponent is going to be doing a all-in. So we'll just show you his opponent. He's droning up right now, and he's going to be doing the 2-base all-in baneling strategy. But again, he has no scouting whatsoever of his opponent. So let's see how crazy he already knows that this is coming. Okay, so we see 18 lings from our opponent. So LGlightpwner is building 6 lings now. He's stopping droning at the exact time that our opponent's massing up, which is, let's just say that's lucky right now, but we'll see. Again, he
Yeah,
doesn't.
especially since he doesn't know if his opponent have a second base or if he's still on one.
Yeah, and he built 2 lings, right? So why not scout with them?
Yeah.
But he's opting to keep it here for some reason. I don't know. He doesn't even try to hide his hacks, is what I'm trying to get at, and he's still denying it. Okay, so he has no vision of the all-in coming. But let's see, show you what he does. Okay, he builds 8 banelings in his base. Tell me if that makes sense.
Totally doesn't make sense unless something's coming to him.
Yeah, and then like I said, he has no vision of his opponent's base, and I think his units are, or no, he's still massing up in his base. So he doesn't know he's massing up all these lings, yet he builds 8 banelings inside of his base. He doesn't even try to build them here to do pressure. He's building 8 defensive banelings. He's throwing up another spine crawler as well. Oh my gosh.
And still no scouting.
Yeah, no scouting again, like, yeah. He never scouted the other game too, just keep that in mind. And like I said, the next 2 replays I'm going to show you are even crazier than this. Okay, so he throws down the Spire so he can counter efficiently. He's thrown down 8 banelings. Okay, so he does see the lings come. I didn't catch that part last time, but he does catch lings coming. Let me just back up 1 second. Alright, so okay, so he's moving his banelings out, right? You want to play usually defensive, especially since your mutas are about to pop.
Yeah.
But he opts to send out his banelings to all of his banelings to the Zalnaka's watchtower, and just look at his opponent's units. They're coming up the ramp exactly as the time his banelings go down. And like what's your name, William?
Yeah.
Like William said, he has no map vision. He doesn't even have an Overlord here, which is just absurd for a Zerg player. And then he just moves all his banelings to counter him perfectly, so we're just going to watch. Boom, 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 boom. La, 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 la. And I think that was his big one. And then he sends out his banelings again, which is not very big, but the main thing is like no vision, hard counter, exactly, no scouting. Look at his map vision. We're just gonna end the game. I'm pretty sure there's more stuff. I think there was like meta where he runs his metas away exactly when the infestors come, but we're not even gonna go through that. But I just wanted to show you, like, look at his vision. He doesn't even never once scouted.
Yeah, exactly, and it's 11 minutes in game.
And it's a ZVZ, right? And yeah, so we're just gonna back out of that. Trust me, there's a little bit of other parts where the infestors come. He moves his metas exactly when the infestors come, but we're not gonna go through that because, like I said, I just want to make it short or semi-short. So next replay. All right, so he's going to be playing a Terran. So last turn or is this a Zerg? Alright.
Yeah, that's a Zerg again.
Alright. I never seen this replay. So just to save time, we're just gonna skip this one.
Alright.
Not sure anything about that one though. Let's do this one. Alright, so he plays the same opponent twice, right? So let's just watch the beginning of both games. So keep in mind that he's playing Terran, and the first game we watched, he scouted versus Terran to scout the Proxirax.
Yeah, but exactly.
Let's see if he scouts this game. So again, he doesn't even try to move his Overlord to scout. He's just going to keep it as natural.
And not even with his second Overlord, just at the left of his base.
Yeah. he's just too good to know where he spawns. But here's the crazy part. Okay, so he builds 6 lings right off the bat, alright? He doesn't know what position his opponent spawns at. But let's see where he sends them to. And why did he build the 6 lings in the first place? Okay.
He doesn't even try to kill the CV, he just goes by it. You could have like left one link to finish it at least.
Yep. Alright, so he's clicking over here like a maniac.
Yeah.
You're not normally a normal person, if they try to do this kind of cheese play, they're gonna send one link up here, one link over here, and then chance with the rest of his 4 other links, like at the position here, just chance that he's spawning here, which is very low play, but let's just see what happens. So we're gonna push play. Oh my gosh, he spawns here. Oh my gosh, he's going Hellion Expo, so he has no Marines. This is crazy.
Pretty much like the last Terran he played, he just went through his base because it wasn't blocked.
Yeah. Let's just fast forward. I think that's the point where I want to show everybody, but we'll just see if there's anything else. Alright, so he's moving his roach. There's nothing weird about that. And just to point out, this guy's macro is like terrible. He constantly floats. He's even throwing down a macro hatch already. I've never seen him inject his hatcheries correctly. He's at 50 energy, 99, 100 energy,
and it's 9 minutes in game.
I know. That's crazy. That means he missed 2 injects already with each queens. Alright, let me just push back there. That was kind of odd. Okay, let's watch his vision. Okay, so I'm going to push play. I'm going to put on slower. I saw his camera view go up to his roaches before he saw Hellions, but let's just see. I might have been mistaken. Okay, so look where he's looking. Do you see this?
Yeah, second base, and then
yeah.
What is there?
Let's see what's there. Oops. Everyone, Hellions are coming, and he just so happens to look there. Again, he's just very, very lucky.
Yeah, 3 games in a row.
And also notice, okay, this is crazy. This should be like a telltale sign if there's anybody to doubt this. This is ridiculous. I don't know if he saw it the first time, but okay, so he's moving his roaches up there. We're gonna look at his camera view, speed it up a little bit. Alright. I missed it again. I'm gonna push back one more time. He rallies his entire army to the Hellions without seeing them, if you saw.
Let me check. I've got like a few seconds delay.
Yeah. Okay, so
oh, yeah.
look.
Yeah, there
perfect.
you go.
He rallies his entire army right here. Why would he do that? Why wouldn't you kill the rocks or rally your units to the rocks?
Yeah.
He has no vision whatsoever. Absolutely zero. And I'm gonna push everyone's vision, and bam, Hellions. He clicks exactly where they're gonna be. And that's just crazy spider sense.
Once again.
So I'm gonna keep on fast forwarding. Alright, I think there's another spot. Alright, so I think it's next replay. Alright, I'm gonna just actually back out of that. I think that was it. Even though there's 20 more minutes, but that was just enough. This is I think the even crazier one. Remember, he plays the same opponent 2 times in a row. So let's see what he does this game. I think this is the right one, or it might be the same replay. Is this the same replay?
Probably, since it's the same spawn and same overall or bat being at the beginning.
Yeah. Okay, so that's 20 minutes. Let's see. So 22 minutes. Alright, so this is the game after he played it.
Yep.
Alright, so let's see.
Same spawn again, 22 minutes.
Oh, was the last replay 22 minutes?
The last one was 20 and 45.
Alright, so let's see. Yeah, and this time he opts to go for hatchery first, I think. Yeah.
No, archery first was last game.
Oh, okay.
The one we just quit.
So he goes pull first this time. Alright, so again, let me just push back right there. You'll notice that, again, he has no vision of where his opponent spawns. He builds 6 lings, and notice where he rallies them. Okay, so he builds 6 lings. He automatically rallies them right here. Okay, so first off, we gotta think of why is he building the 6 lings? Is he blocked off? Is he going Howling Expo, or what is he doing? So let's just look at everyone's vision of right here. Oh my gosh, he spawns here! No block off.
Twice in a row. Alright.
Yeah, twice in a row. Alright, so let's just skip through this again. And this guy denies it like no other. He's like, I do not map hack. I wouldn't be posting these replays if I map hack, but this guy is not too bright.
Oh, I think that's the same one we just watched. Look at a CV just ran by the link.
Oh, is this the same one? It is the same one.
Yeah.
Oh. That's funny. But alright.
Alright, so it was the first one we actually gotta watch.
What am I doing? That's fine. Alright, so this one. Because he spawns the same positions. Alright. Same replay,
right,
but
yeah,
at least we caught something else. So odd how he has overlord positions.
Alright, so this time he decides to go Atch first, still no scouting.
Yep.
And then the pool.
Alright, so first off, let me just say that he saw an SCV coming this way. So he either spawns over here or here. Just you're not going to be scouting up here, so it's a 50-50 chance. But he scouted kind of late, so if I was playing, I would expect him to spawn up here. Just saying. But let's see what he does.
Yeah.
Okay, so this time he doesn't build any
links, no scouting.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember. This is a crazy replay. Yeah, this is the one that everybody's gonna be.
So he's making a spine.
Spine, queens. It's looking pretty normal right now. He's starting up that macro hatch again. Okay, it's something small. He just preemptively moved his queens here.
Again, yeah. Just like against the Banshee.
Yeah. That's nothing big, nothing major like we previously seen. Again, he doesn't know where his opponent spawns. Just keep that in mind. Oops. Preemptively moving his roaches, but we won't go over that.
Yeah. And if you look at the map, he still didn't scout with no links, and he doesn't have map control at all.
Yeah.
Like, still nothing at Watchtowers, no Overlord spread, nothing.
It's so sad, like, he doesn't even try to hide it.
Yeah.
And he denies it like no other. I've never seen anybody. Like, when I talk to Catastrophic, he admits that he hacks. Alright, so he moves his lings down here, alright? So again, he has no vision of where he spawns, whatever. He moves all of his units right here, and let's just, I'm not sure, but I'm assuming that he's going to be either taking a third. It's only 10 minutes in the game, so he's probably taking a third right here.
Yep.
Let's just see. I guess he's floating his third there. So I guess that's nothing major. But let's just keep the replay going. So he's just looking around the map, or looking around his base. He keeps deciding where to move his units, and then he finally decides.
And goes from second to third to second to third.
And again, this is without scouting one time. Oh look, there's a command center there. Nothing too major, but it's just how he's Now, he had early lings, but why not scout?
Hmm.
This is boggles my mind. Uh,
And it's funny, the actual only game he scouted is the one that some guy proxied.
yeah. Alright, so I just want you guys to see something. Okay, so he's moving all his units here, right? He
Hmm.
has bailing speed, he's getting 1-1. He's going the roach speed, bailing speed bust. But
Hmm.
let's see how he handles this, right? And let's see if he does this absolutely beyond perfect. So we see him back his units up, right? And that's because his units are here. He just on siege right now. Actually, we're just gonna go to everyone's unit and push play slowly. He starts morphing banelings, right? He
Hmm.
stops morphing banelings because he sees that he's on siege and moving down, which makes no
Yeah.
sense. He's attacking him, which is exactly the timing you want to attack when he's on siege and moving
Hmm.
down. So he just got lucky that he just happened to morph so little banelings, even though he has so much money. And because he's terribly bad, he just totally failed. And by the way, LGlightpwner says that he left the team. He didn't leave the team. He got kicked off. And then he wrote this huge hate mail about LG, which is all false. I'll be making another video later about that. Alright, so another thing is, alright, so let's go to LGlightpwner's view. Okay, so, he has all of his links here. Normally a good Terran player is going to lift this up, at least this depot and this depot, and have these two bottom ones open, just so he can move in his lings and tanks. But let's just watch LGlightpwner's view. Since he has the good old map hacks, he directly goes to his base. And okay, so he clicks right here, right?
Yeah.
Does that make sense? First off, because if he
Not really, because it's most likely blocked, as you said, or only one open.
yeah, or his units, because his units were originally right here, correct? When he
Hmm.
attacked, why would
Yeah.
they change?
Hmm.
So this is not a very big thing, but it's kind of just very, very lucky, like I said before.
Yeah, it's just adding to the other facts.
Yeah. He decides to attack that, not go to his main skill SUVs.
Hmm. That's such a weird choice.
Yeah, it's just because he's low masters in reality, but he's
Hmm.
getting like super high masters with this crazy spider sense that God gave him in the past month. So again, he's just attacking like a crazy maniac without any scouting. That's not too big because I think he had the tower, or he better have had the tower. I'm not sure anything more about this replay, but we're just gonna fast forward it. I'm hoping the turn's gonna drop and see how he reacts.
Hmm.
Look how much money he's floating. I just don't understand.
Yeah, 1K and 1500 gas already.
Alright, so he's at 115 supply. Okay? And he has
Hmm.
2,185 mineral, 1,700 gas. That's just crazy. I know he's saving up for ultras, but he needs to build more units than that. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
It's good that he's saving up for ultras, but he's at 115 supply. What if he attacks right now? He's going to be totally screwed. He has the tiniest army ever. He has no infestors either, so there's no way he can stop that. You need to build units and then wait for your ultras, or resources after your ultras. But we'll just let that one go. I'm curious to see how well he engages this army. Alright, so he does see the tanks come up.
Yeah, he saw the scan, then just...
Nothing too odd about this, just regular
Yeah.
stuff. Countering. Good play by him. I'm not sure about the end of the rest of this replay, like I said, but we'll just finish it because this will probably be the last one. Nothing odd. He gets raped. little bit of BM, but
And then, yeah.
there's nothing about the end of the replay, but hopefully, do you think that'd be enough replays, or do you want to go through another one or more?
I think we have enough for this guy. I mean, it was pretty obvious in the first replays where he just didn't scout or scouted the proxy gate, proxy racks.
Yeah.
And then every smaller move, we could say.
Yeah, and just alone, because me and this guy talking are both pretty high level in this game, and LGlightpwner is so called to be at our level, you need, and I think William will agree, you need to have at least one time scouting, or at least some kind of overlord spread. And as you can see in all 4 games that we played, or went over, he did not scout one time. He did not put out his overlords one time besides that ZVZ, where he just put one overlord at his third and one overlord at his ramp. Those are the only 2 overlords that he moved.
Yeah, and he never tried to get vision with the watchtowers, which is pretty important.
Yeah, and again, like, he didn't even know if he took a natural. He didn't even know anything, and he just so happened to scout the 2 base all-in Baneling thing perfectly. And hopefully you guys agree. Like I said before, this we're creating a map hacker database website, where it's going to be an addition to the Legit Gaming website, and you should be able to vote if you agree, yes or no, and write comments of what you guys think. But this will be the first one that we do. Hopefully we'll do more soon. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. It would be a great idea to keep just track of all the guys that have map hacks right now.
Yeah. So this guy is obviously, or to me and William, this guy is a confirmed map hacker. Like I said, he denies it like crazy. I've never seen anybody deny it more than him. He's telling everybody, "Oh my gosh, Imbo thinks I'm map hack and everything." But I think this is enough proof for a person that understands this game that he map hacks. All right. So any last words?
Just wanted to say, as in the beginning, if you have any other replays you want us to analyze, just send in on Team Liquid, and we're gonna check through them.
Yeah, and this is the post that this guy talking right now is talking about. It's called, what is it called?
Zvi Gaming. Zvi Gaming. Yeah.
Zvi Gaming. And the post is called, I think, StarCraft, or I'll just get the title.
Yeah, GM map hackers and grandmasters.
GM map hackers are growing IMPA.
Alright, yeah, exactly.
And you can send Diamond or above, but we really recommend just sending Master or Grandmaster. We'll definitely go over the Grandmaster ones, and we have a huge growing list of more that we're going to be going over, but this is just the first one we wanted to get out of the way. Especially since I'm the owner of Legit Gaming, and this guy's just causing so much drama for LG. So we're just going to do this one first. Alright, see you guys later.